I used to stay up all night trying to find my place, chasing neon lights and looking for some kind of trace to lead me out of darkness. Give me a little faith, something to make me stronger, someone who could light the way. Then you came to me and you gave me reason. I almost can't believe it. Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever let you go. Will you put your hands in mine? I know we're gonna be alright. I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am way up in the sky. Will you put your hands in mine? I know we're gonna be alright. 'Cause when we touch is when I really come alive. When we touch is when I really come alive.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Shell's Glam Home. Well, today guys, I thought I'd take you along with me and show you how my house is currently looking. I thought I'd do a little bit of a walkthrough. Now, I do apologize guys if the camera is a little shaky. I mentioned in my previous video, I have been struggling with some severe arthritis in my right leg, and it's making it incredibly hard to do my DIY projects and do all those types of things that I love. But I thought I could hop along through the home and show you what it's currently looking like. Now, it's currently winter here in Australia, so I have out lots of cozy throws and lots of warm tones. But we're going to start first of all in my entryway. And this is my entryway, guys. It is I've just recently shared a video where I did a DIY redecorating this space and adding this gallery wall. If you'd like to see that video, I'll leave that linked for you down below. But this is how you come into the home. Now, if you've been with me for a long time, you'll remember that this wall here, when we first moved into the home, we actually painted it a brown and white stripe. And if you can remember, I loved the colour turquoise, which I still do, but I had a full gallery wall full of family photos on this particular wall for a good 4 years, guys. And I just decided a little while ago that I really wanted to brighten up the space and give it a whole new look. So we went in and we did a shiplap wall. And I really, really love how it came. Now, if you'd like to see what the wall originally looked like, I'll leave a video linked for you down below. And I'll also leave the video where I show you how I changed this wall and put up the shiplap. Now, I really love to decorate this particular space in all different ways. You're going to see I have a love for so many styles, guys. Glam would definitely be at the top of the list. I always add my little glam touch. But in this particular area, it is definitely more rustic and farmhouse related. And I just love this giant mirror. Now, this mirror is from Shine Mirrors, and everyone that walks into the home just absolutely loves the size of this mirror. I have to tell you a little story. I seen a similar mirror on, I can't remember what site it was, but I said to my hubby, I really want that mirror anyway. It was sold out on that particular website, and then we went to another one and we found this, and I didn't even think to look at the measurements. So the day that it actually turned up here, I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize how huge it would be. But I really, really love it, guys. It makes a grand statement, and I really love how the color of it just goes so well. It pops off the shiplap wall. So now we're going to just move along. I love to change out. I've got an ottoman here, which is from 1825 Interiors. And I just love changing out the colours and just doing different things with this particular space. My current favourite colour, other than blush pink, is this beautiful, beautiful soft baby blue. And you're going to see a lot of that throughout my home, as well as blush pink. So now we're going to head down the hallway. And here is that gallery wall. Now, if you're looking for an inexpensive way to do gallery walls in your home, I picked up all these frames. They were just $6 each from Kmart. Now, Kmart brings out great frames at affordable prices. I could have done black, guys, but I thought my walls are painted toffee by Dulux, and I really love how the white stands out from them. So we'll head on down now. Please excuse the shakiness of the camera. But I'm just going to go a little bit further along and show you here. I'm just going to try and move back for you guys so you can get a full view. So this is a continuation of my entryway, and this particular cabinet is also from 1825 Interiors along with the clock, and I love changing things out here as well. Now we have a little dough bowl here where I keep my keys, and I've just brought in that beautiful baby blue again. Now these are recent purchases from Target. Target have brought out such a pretty blue range at the moment. So I got these vases as well as these beautiful prints. I think these are just so pretty, and I knew they'd go perfect in this space. So I got those, and I also got the matching candle, guys, which I've just added in my little dough bowl. Sorry if you hear me sigh. It's just I'm in a little bit of pain, but it's all good. So over here, I really love, and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, guys. It's called Chandelier. I love that Chandelier, you know, that blue willow, blue decor that's out at the moment. It's everywhere, but there's a Pacific style that I like, and Bunnings brought out this little, it's actually ceramic, and a ceramic stool, and I put that there, and I thought that went really cute with what I've got going on here. So that is a continuation of the entryway. Now I've added these pretty flowers. These were from Spotlight. I love how they were brown and they had those warm tones. Then I've got these beautiful lanterns, and I love anything with fretwork, lace work, anything like that. I'm always drawn to. So now I'm going to take you down through into the kitchen and family room. Now this is what it is currently looking like. My home is very open plan, so we have brought in different elements to give it a warm and cozy feel, as well as being very open as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off, first of all, in my dining room. So again, my dining room table and chairs are from 1825 Interiors. The rug is from rugsau.com. I think that's, yeah, rugsau.com. Sorry, I had to think about that for a minute, guys. Then I've got my beautiful chandelier at the top. And this was also a DIY shiplap wall. The whole wall was the puppy colour. And I watched an episode of Fixer Upper with Chip and Joanna Gaines, and they did they made over this house. I can't think of the name of the house. I'll leave a link to the episode down below so you can see. But Joanna Gaines put one of these in the dining room, but she painted it black. So I said to hubby, can we have a go and do a white one? And I love it. I love being able to change out all different ways of styling above the shelf. But I have a future DIY coming up, guys. I've ordered some peel and stick wallpaper, but it's sold out at the moment and I'm on back order. But I'm planning to do a Chandelier, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. A really pretty blue and white Chines peel and stick wallpaper all around there. I think that'll really make it stand out. My table runner, it is from Amazon. And I love that it's very neutral, has that really pretty ruffled, it's sort of got a bit of a boho style to it. I'm sorry if I'm a little shaky, guys. So now we're going to head on over into the kitchen. And the kitchen is definitely my favorite room in the whole house. Now guys, when I first bought this house 5 years ago, I have moved home. I think we're up to house number 14. I've moved house about 14 times. And in all that time, I've never had a island bench. So when I walked into this home, it was completely different to what you see today. But the kitchen was the same and I was just drawn instantly. I was just like, this is the kitchen I've always wanted. And I absolutely love it. I love that I can style it. I've done quite a few little DIYs on the kitchen. We're going to start over here. If you'd like to see this video, my husband and I continued the shiplap. And we did a shiplap feature wall here. And this is where I hang my coffee mug holder. This is from Amazon as well, guys. And so are these adorable little mittens, oven mitts. Aren't they the cutest? Also from Amazon. Now we also did a DIY on the existing pantry door, and we took the existing pantry door and then we got some MDF cut to size and we made a barn door. And this was really inexpensive, guys. I usually love to put something on the door, but today I just felt like, nope, you know what? I'm just going to leave it like it is. Now, here's my cute little tea towels that my husband laughs at all the time. Happy wife, happy life, guys. Who can agree with that? I got those from TK Maxx. Now, I also picked up this beautiful home indoor mat, which is also from Amazon. I'll leave it linked down below. It is such good quality, guys. It's actually really soft to touch, but I've had it now, I reckon 6 months, and held up beautifully. Definitely recommend that. Over here, I've just put up some new Chines type curtains, and these curtain valances were also from Amazon, and they're by Laura Ashley. And I can, I've got them tied up right to the top, but I can also bring them down as well. I love that little scalloped type of curtain. Now turning around, so sorry that I'm shaking, guys. I'm trying my best. Turning around, I have my little Kmart shelves, and I've just decorated them in different ways. I'm so obsessed with these, guys. How cute are these? These are from Etsy, and I just think they are so cool. Everyone that comes in the house is like, they can't believe they're not real when you just look at them from a distance. But yeah, very clever DIY, that. Very clever. So we're going to turn around now, and I got last year, just before Christmas, I got, yes, my couch as well as these chairs. Now, my couch, which I'll show you in a moment, is from Eureka Street Furniture, and my bar stools, they're actually from a company called mydeal.com.au, and I truly love these bar stools, guys. I'm just gonna come around and show you up close. They go so well. I love anything neutral, and I love anything with a tufted look about it. And these have been such worth the money. Now, if I remember correctly, guys, you know, if you go into a lot of stores, they charge you about $149, $199 per chair, and it was last year. It definitely was last year. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. I've got a set of 2 in a box for $99. So they worked out to be about $50 each. And I just think that they've really, I was a bit worried because they were so cheap, didn't know how long they'd last, but they have held up brilliantly. And the 4 fit perfectly under my kitchen island. And I love how they got the studded backs. Now over here, I like to decorate. You're going to see a lot of neutral tones, but with hints of blush pink, a little bit of blue. So I did a gallery wall here of these little inexpensive Kmart frames again, this time in the black. And then I have a little Shih Tzu called Bella, and this is her glam bed. Then we're going to move around here, and I just have this little hallway table and my favorite print of all, and it is of my London in Bloom flower ute. I absolutely love this. This is also from Amazon, guys. I know it's sold out at the moment, but I'll still leave you the link down below because Amazon are pretty good. I've seen things that I've wanted myself, and then, you know, kept following them, kept waiting, and then all of a sudden it come back in stock. So keep your eye out for that. Now on this side of the wall, I also have these 2 Kmart frames, and I printed out 2 London in Bloom prints as well. Now my curtains, they are from Amazon as well, and I really love the ruffled layer. Anything ruffled has got your girl Chelle's name on it. So I'm just going to move back a bit more, and I'm going to pan around. Okay, so I'm now going to head on into the living room, and I'm just going to pan around. I'm going to start first of all with this wall. So you know that I've shared many times my fireplace mantle, and I got this when I first walked into this house. I bought a number of new pieces when we first moved in, and a fireplace was on the wish list. Now it's held up brilliantly. It's an electric flame effect fireplace. It's not on eBay, this particular style anymore, but there's quite a few, guys. There's so many out there. If you just Google electric fireplace mantle, you'll get a number of options come up. But what I recently did, and I'd love your opinion on this, I bought some of this really pretty fretwork, and I bought 4 of these in total, and I just got them off eBay. They were really inexpensive. And what I've done is I've actually just put some double-sided tape and stuck that to it. But I really like them raw. I didn't paint them. But some days I look at it and I go, I really need to paint that white. But then other days I look at it and I love it. Give me your opinion, guys. Should I paint it? Should I paint it white to match the mantle? Or do you think it stands out more just nice and raw as it is? So either side of my TV, I have these mirrors, and the arch mirrors are from Eureka Street Furniture as well. And I've also added one of those fretwork as well from eBay. And I'll just see if I can get a bit closer for you. That's better. And I kept that raw as well. I really love French provincial styles of decor with lots of glam and, you know, lots of wood tones. I'm really drawn to that. So let me know, should I paint them white as well? Like, I've got this beautiful fretwork wall art that I got from TK Maxx. I'm thinking, do I paint them white to match that, or do I just leave them? I can't make up my mind. So I've got my 2 beautiful throne chairs. They are from Echo Grove Furniture in Queensland. I truly, truly love them. They're the highlight of my living room, I feel. And they weren't cheap, guys, but they were definitely a great purchase. Here I've got a storage ottoman that I use as my coffee table. And I love decorating it in all different ways, but I also love that I can store a lot of things in there. Now I have a little tray, a pretty little tray, which is from TK Maxx. I recently got these, guys. I seen my friend Carissa from Carissa Texier's channel. She has these in her home, but she has them in the neutral tone, and she happened to mention that they come in blush pink, and they're from Amazon as well. So I ordered them, and they turned up really quick, which I was really happy about. But I will say they're not blush. They're more like a rose pink, but I still love them. I absolutely love them. So I've got them there, just with a ginger jar and some flowers. Then I have my blush pink 2-seater sofa. This is from Adair's, guys. And I got it a couple of Christmases ago as a gift from my hubby and my kids. So before we go into my breakfast area, I'm just going to turn around, if I can hop around. And give you a closer look at my couch. Now again, I love using blush pink with these earthy tones. I love that rustic French provincial rustic with a hint of glam. It's so hard, isn't it, if you like so many styles, it's so hard to like roll them all into one and give them a name because I really do like all styles, guys. But, you know, a lot of people that decorate farmhouse, which I have a lot of elements of farmhouse in this house, you know, they wouldn't have blush pink couches and stuff like that. They, you know, my style of decor is still got that glamorous feel about it. I feel like it has, but using all other elements tied in. So My couch has held up really well, guys. I will say, and I don't know how many of you can relate to this, I only got this couch before Christmas. It cost me a lot of money. It's so comfortable. It was well worth the money for the comfort. The only thing, and I know a lot of my friends have reached out to me and mentioned this to me as well, is that it's only me and my hubby here. My kids have recently moved out, so there's not many people that use this couch, and it's already starting to fray. So can you see that? It's got all those little, I'm constantly trying to take off these little balls. And it's really frustrating, and it's really noticeable. You can see underneath my throw here. It's really noticeable here. I don't know why it's doing it. But it's only doing it, you know, like if you look here, there's hardly any on it. But then, you know, you get here, no one sits here, and it started to do it here and here. It's actually got so bad I've actually flipped the cushion, and it's now started again here. So, yeah, it's frustrating that, you know, the previous couch that I had here was a 3-seater with 2 recliners at each end, and then 2 single recliners, and we had that for 4.5 years. Never once had an issue with fraying. So next up is our breakfast area, and I've shared this many times on YouTube. Now, the thing with our breakfast area, I've mentioned that, I'll just turn around a little bit here, that the house is very open plan. So I wanted everything to sort of flow together, and I feel like I've achieved that. But if you've been following me for a while, guys, you would know that here there actually used to be a pool table. And when my hubby and I moved in, we actually bought it off the previous owners. But for about 12 months, guys, it hardly ever got used. It really just sat there. And eventually I convinced hubby that, you know, it was just a dust collector. And so he put it on Facebook Marketplace, and I was able to create this section of the room into a breakfast area. And I love how it came. Now, it's actually a really dark, rainy day here today, guys. That's why I've got all the blinds closed. So, but, you know, when the sun's out and we've got this window open, my hubby and I sit here and have cups of tea, and it's beautiful to just sit and relax. And I really love how it flows. I'm just going to hop around this way for you and show you how it flows back into the living room. You'll notice that being a glam girl, I absolutely love chandeliers in my home. If I have it my way, guys, I'd have one in every single room. I'm about 60% there. It's funny, you know, we've lived in a lot of houses over the years. I've been married for 22 years, and hubby, I've always loved glam, guys. I've always had that little bit of glam about me, but would you believe I've never actually had a chandelier in my home until this home. So hubby, if we walk past a chandelier, or we go in a restaurant, or we go somewhere where there's a beautiful chandelier, it's like, oh my God, Michelle's been here. Chellesglamhome has entered the building. But let's turn around a little bit more, and we'll go over this side. So my barn doors, guys, were another DIY when we first got here. If you'd like to see that video, I'll leave it linked down below. But I wanted a statement piece on this window, and rather than hanging curtains or anything in particular, I come up with the idea of doing barn doors over the window. Now I'll just hop over here for you. And this is actually peel and stick flooring that we created and stuck to just a really, I think the doors were $30 each from Bunnings. And then we put the peel and stick over the top to give that barn door look. And I love how they came, guys. I really do. I love how they're like a statement when people walk in my home and they see them for the first time. Okay, so now we are in my master bedroom, and I've shared this quite a few times on YouTube before, but this is what it's currently looking like. Now I've turned off the main lights and just have the chandeliers on at the moment. So I can just show you how cozy it looks. It's a really cold day here in Australia. We've had rain. It's been freezing cold. And I love how cozy my bedroom is for the winter season. We also just did a DIY on our back wall. I'll leave a link to that video for you down below. This is actually wood floor paneling that we just placed on the wall. And if you'd like to see that video, I'll leave it linked for you. Now my curtains are a new purchase about a couple of weeks ago, guys, from Spotlight. They're this really pretty baby blue and with these pretty cherry blossoms on the print, and they are so pretty. You can see I'm really loving that Chellesglamhome baby blue look and mixing it with my glam. Now here's a bit of a closer look at my DIY fireplace. The surround is actually just MDF, and I used contact paper from Bunnings to go around it. Like I mentioned before, I'm a huge fan of chandeliers, and I truly love having them in my home. And I was so excited when I finally changed out my pendant lights for these chandeliers. They're just so pretty. It is so hard to move and film at the same time, guys, because I get so shaky. But if I stand still, you get the full view. Over here to the left, I have my Hollywood mirror and my little seat, which matches my little ottoman here, which are both from TK Maxx a couple of years ago now. So guys, now we're entering my home office, and this was a recent DIY video, which I can leave link for you down below, where we completely changed this room. We repainted, we made a shiplap wall and we painted it in that beautiful blush pink. And I really wanted a really rustic glam look in here. And I loved that I used this hall table from 1825 Interiors as my office desk. I've got so much more room. I used to have a mirrored table in here before and it was just too small for, I didn't have a workspace. And I love now that I've made the room so that I can move from the chair to the back of the buffet and work on my YouTube videos that way, and then come over here and write things down, pay bills, all those sorts of things. So I'll just start from the beginning. The rug is from eBay. Always wanted a leopard print rug, and you've probably seen me use this rug quite a few times throughout my home, but I knew it would go perfect with the blush pink backdrop. I've also added in here so people can sit in here with me these two beautiful fur-like chairs from Kmart. They are so comfy, guys, and I love that they're not too big because the room isn't a big room, so I didn't want to overwhelm the space, but I really love how they look. And people can just sit here and talk to me while I'm doing my videos and, you know, have chats. Now here's a little bit more of a close-up. Sorry guys if I'm a bit shaky. A little bit more of a close-up of that beautiful blush pink wall. And I've just added one of my Eureka Street Furniture arch mirrors here. And my beautiful buffet was one of my very first high-end pieces I ever bought myself. And that is also from Shine Mirrors. Shine Mirrors always have some really beautiful decor, guys, and I really love this buffet. So over to the right, I have these gold shelves, and they're from Fantastic Furniture. And that's where I've chosen now to keep most of my Chanel little tea set, just so it doesn't get broken and I can keep it for safekeeping. I've just added for the printer to go on this little mirrored side table, and I've got another one of those gold shelves on the left hand side. I also adore this beautiful little swan and cake stand. They're both purchases from TK Maxx. Now on the left hand side wall, we painted it white, and I've just put up this new purchase from TK Maxx, which is a planner, and I can write things on. And my sweet, sweet hubby, before he goes to work, he leaves little messages for me. And I just don't want to wipe this one off. I think it's so cute. I want to keep it there forever. And then I've got a blanket ladder with my favorite blush pink and leopard print throws. My third chair, office chair, is from TK Maxx, along with this office sign. And over to the right, I have this beautiful glitter vase, as well as this candle, both from TK Maxx. And the beautiful little telephone is a gift from my sweet friend here on YouTube, Betsy Ann. And I love that telephone so, so much. And I also added a little gold frame, which I'm yet to put a photo in. I have my little diary here, which was a Christmas gift from my sister-in-law, as well as this cute little Glam pen. How cute is this pen, guys? It is from Kmart. It was only $3. It is the cutest pen ever. And then I've also got another little diary and a little leopard print notepad. This pretty blue box, also from TK Maxx. I store my staples and my sticky tape, that type of thing, scissors. And then I have just a couple of little blush pink containers from Kmart. as well as this little tray from Kmart, also in blush pink. So this was the very first chandelier, guys, that I ever purchased. It was from Early Settler Furniture, and I'm a little bit obsessed with chandeliers, guys. Aren't they the prettiest thing ever? And I love how much light they throw off. I love how it lights up the room. Now, it is a dull day, as I said, but it is so pretty in here at night. So I'm now going to end my home tour showing you my guest bedroom. Now, we have done so many DIY projects, me and hubby, in this home, and this room was one that was truly fun, and I really love how it turned out. The whole room was just plain white, and we repainted and done this beautiful feature wall, and the colour of this wall, guys, is called Blue Balm by Dulux. And I was so proud of hubby. He made these frames onto the wall for me, and I'm so happy with how they came. The room I wanted to be very rustic glam. I have this bed head, which is from 1825 Interiors, and it was the start of my vision for this room. Of course, I had my signature chandeliers. You can see that I definitely have a love of chandeliers. And I'll just hop around this way for you. And my favourite DIY in this room would be this barn door. Now, what we did with this, we took the existing door. It was actually two single doors on here, guys. And what we did is we took them off, we joined them together to make one flat base. And then we got some MDF cut to size, and we put that over the top to create the look of a barn door. I'm sorry, I'm shaking. But I'm really happy with how this came. It was an inexpensive way for you to create a barn door on a budget. So if you'd like to see how we did that, I actually did 3 parts to this room. So there's 3 videos as we went through the process of doing the DIY feature wall as well as the barn door. So I'm going to leave the video here, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed the home tour. I'm going to go and try and rest this leg now. Hopefully I'll be coming good and I can be back creating YouTube videos on the regular, because that's what I absolutely love to do. Don't forget, guys, to give me a really big thumbs up. It truly helps the channel. Share the video as many times as you can. And I'd love most of all if you'd hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of Shell's Glam Home family. So until next time, my friends, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.
Every time we touch, I feel